Hey, if you're gonna act like a bitch, you're gonna get called a bitch. It's a real life consequence of being a bitch. Sabrina Carpenter dropped new songs. I love Sabrina Carpenter, so I'm gonna go listen to those new songs. By the way, any of y'all been to the Emails I Can't Send tour? Have any of you been to a date yet? Do you plan to go? If you see me at a tour, turned up, don't you dare be shy. Come say hello because I plan on going to a show. Not sure where yet, but I am definitely going to a show to shake my ass off and let some tears fall out of me during certain moments. How many things? For real, y'all, if you see me, come up to me aggressively and say hello. Just all the love. Just send it this way. Okay, I have the sniffles, so please don't come for me. I'm doing this because I love y'all, and also because I love Sabrina. There's 4 tracks: Opposite, Feather, Lonesome, Things I Wish You Said. It starts with Opposite.
Oh, so you do have a type, and it's not me. Oh, so you can reply just to not me. If you wanted brown eyes, I could've got contacts. So y'all are in Paris.
What fucking weirdo is fixated on needing a specific? See, I feel like that can go multiple ways, because it's like you're like, I only want someone with brown eyes, which is just like, fuck off. It's sick. Like, don't think that way. But second off, it probably isn't even that specific. It's more so the fact that they made Sabrina overthink because they can't even answer a text or shit like that. 20 seconds and change in, and she's already doing this to me. This is what she did all over this damn album. This is why, again, I have the sniffles, for real, and it's why I didn't do this on time, and I'm just it's been, lasting a few days now, and I'm just I can't wait any longer, because I feel like, if anything, this will just heal me.
I could've got contacts. So y'all are in Paris now, guess it's public. Face like that other girl you're in love with. You knew I would see that.
Damn.
You knew I would notice.
Y'all know that people be posting shit intentionally so that your ex or your old fling, your old boo thing can see whatever you just put up. 100%. Such a real thing. And the way she delivers it to you knew that I would see that. You knew I would notice.
You knew I would notice. She looks nothing like me. Can't really tell, should I be trying to take it as a compliment?
Oh,
it's kind of feeling like the opposite.
Clever.
She looks nothing like me.
This is clever.
So why do you look so happy? Even if I try to change, that somehow you'd end up with her anyway. Oh, I know now. Even if I try to change, that somehow you'd end up with her anyway. Does she say nothing so you feel good? Does she step out the spotlight so you bathe in it? Does she get up on top of you more than I would?
Rewind. Does she step out of the spotlight so that you can bathe in it? This is so someone had an insecurity with the fact that Sabrina is in the limelight, in the spotlight. Clearly they were like, hey, I want to get some of the spotlight shine too, which is an insecurity thing. It's an ego thing as well. If you don't drop that, at some point, that's kind of wanting your partner's light to dim. Don't be like that. Again, this whole person that she's talking about here, don't be like them. Also, this is just a really insecure thing, because a lot of us have been through this, where I've been through this, where you have a breakup, and then the person you're with, you see who they're with next, and it is the polar opposite of you visually. And it's oh shit, was I just really not your cup of tea to that extent? And it just makes you think about so much, and she's just letting it all out. And I love the fact that not only does she have a chorus that's rooted in so much deep thought on its own, but then she adds layers with all the lyrics she's already done in the first verse and the second verse here. She's such an amazing songwriter.
Does she get up on top of you more than I would?
Oh, wait. What? I forgot about that part right there. Does she do the things you like more than I would? Let's just leave that at that.
She get up on top of you more than I would. Does she just love the picture cause you're painting it? I care but I don't.
Wait. Like, are you just lying to her too, man? You're just painting another picture in another situation. Like, keep on gaslighting these girls.
Said I'm beautiful. Was I being lied to?
Was I being lied to? Because she looks nothing like me. I like that this is relaxed.
She looks nothing like me. So why do you look so happy? And I'm wrong now. Even if I try to change, that somehow you'd end up with her anyway.
It's like a really relaxed type of more at ease vocal, you know, from Sabrina. She's not pushing herself on the vocal, and I like that because it matches the instrumental. It kind of sounds like a current era Harry Styles song, and Harry's mastered that bag of not pushing his vocal, you know, unless he chooses to for stylistic purposes and at certain endings of, you know, certain songs, you know, like a Satellite or Cinema. I just really like where her voice sat for the entire song, and it even kind of had this sense of at peace to it. Like, she went through all this stuff, she felt all this stuff, but it also felt like she's kind of at peace with the situation because of the way she sang the song feels like something that she's just disconnected from at this point. And it's like, you know what? It's something I gotta deal with, and I dealt with it. And I wrote this song, and I don't want to give you too much power by putting too much emotion in the vocal in this song, because you don't want to give them power like that, because they like that kind of shit, especially if they're making you overthink your eye color. What? Let's go on to Feather.
Oh, not another tape. Oh, it's like that. I'm your dream come true when it's on a platter for you. Then you pull back when I try to make plans more than 2 hours in advance. I slam the door. I ignore. Saying no,
yeah.
no more.
Oh no! First of all, what a different vibe from the last song. It's almost like a whole body adjustment that you have to make.
Got you blocked after this and afterthought.
Yeah.
Finally cut you off.
Yeah.
I feel so much lighter like a feather with you off my mind.
Oh, this is smooth. Ah.
Floating through the memories like whatever, you're a waste of time.
I love that right there.
You act like a bitch. You fit every stereotype.
Let's fucking go. Call him a bitch. Call him what it is, man. Stop sugarcoating what it really is. Stop not saying what we really feel. Just shoot for the hip, especially when they ask for it, especially when like they want to cancel plans and stuff like that. And it's like a habit of theirs, and it's just clear that like they're just fucking around with you, and you leave them, and this is the feeling. Like, you block them, and now you're feeling like this. You're feeling like you want to drop some come on, man. Hey, if you're gonna act like a bitch, you're gonna get called a bitch. It's a real life consequence of being a bitch.
I feel so much lighter like a feather with you out my life.
Oh my God, my hips are moving so much in this chair. This is fucking awesome.
And it feels so good. Not pretending to
Again with Sabrina. Is this Sabrina or Ariana Grande? Is this Serena?
and it feels so good. Not pretending to like the one you like.
She's so good.
Never talk.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
That is your loss, bro. That's so clever, that piano, because it literally feels like a light feather. Dun, 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 dun. Just listen to it again. It's such a light song. Yo, I'm so here for the self-love. You miss me? No shit you miss me. Oh, 'cause it's me. You should miss me.
If you want me,
It's so smart. It's so smart, the production on this song, to make it feel light like a feather. It's also so smart the way she sang the song. I talked about how intentional she was singing an opposite, and she's doing it again. She's singing intentionally in feather. That's super light delivery to, again, give you that feathery feeling. And obviously some of the runs are quite feathery too, and light in that way, and airy, and just really nice. This is like single type stuff. Like if she dropped this with the album, this could have totally been a single. I won't be surprised if she does push this as like a later on single off the album. I almost think, because this is very Ariana, but I think I have to like put that away, because I think we're at the point where that's just not the case anymore. It's just Sabrina. Like Sabrina's just at that point where this is the kind of music she's making, and it's at that level, and it needs to be respected at that level, and just not, compared to this person or that person, because those are her peers. Like she's just at that level with them. And I think if anything, the energy of this song fucking dictates that. So this is just Sabrina. That's who it is, and that's who it sounds like. And I'm so here for the sound that this sounds like. All right, let's go to Lonesome. What the fuck is this?
If I fall in love with all my problems, will they leave me too?
All right, hold on. I'm going to start this one over because I was not ready for that Western opening. Zayn does that too. Good Guy. Shout out to Good Guy off Icarus Falls.
With all my problems, will they leave me too?
Damn, she's coming for... Oh, man. Wow. Wow.
Or maybe I believed in all your lies because I believed in you.
Damn, this is so much sadder than the first two.
Why were you somewhere else when you were next to me? I know, it keeps me up. Did you think about her face with your hands around my waist?
This is like, I literally just said Sabrina's Sabrina, but this is a lot different from like the Sabrina that I've come to recognize. This is like I'm listening to Billie Eilish. This basically is like a Billie Eilish song. But like now we're talking about range with Sabrina. Range of sound and just range as an artist to be making something like this.
Did you think about her face with your hands around my waist? Did you even give a fuck?
Yeah, go for next.
You can't spell lonesome without me.
Oh, because at the end, I swear, guy, I looked at the NE in Lonesome and Lone, and I was like, wait, is Sabrina illiterate?
Can't escape your history.
Oh yeah, that's nice. That vocal tickled me.
You just can't.
Interesting.
Thing I wanna hear to control how you're perceived.
Will you tell me anything you want? This is probably the best written song out of the three, which is saying a lot because she came with the pen on these three songs. I mean, she came with fucking pen. I mean, that's like self-explanatory. It's just Sabrina dealing with extreme narcissism there. As I feel like has been a bit of a pattern here, except this one's just a lot more sad than the other ones, which is like, you can't have like the bad bitch energy. You can't have, mad and kind of coming back at clapping back at somebody and that kind of energy, like calling someone a bitch, like all that stuff, and just like being really sad and projecting your insecurities in a song like Opposite. You can't have all that stuff without the stage of sadness. You need that stage of sadness has to exist as some sort of precursor to the other energy. So I'm glad that this song exists within the songs we've gotten so far, even though I'm sorry that Sabrina had to deal with somebody that, was kind of manipulating her in this really sort of stretched way.
Isn't it kind of strange how it all changed when I wasn't the one they wanted you to love? You can't spell lonesome without me. Can't escape your history.
Oh, yeah. Just keep the whistles away and we're good.
You can't spell lonesome without me. You just can't.
What a great way to depict You know, so I wonder why she did the Western style thing. Maybe it's just to make a song that's just completely different, experiment a little bit. Could as simple as that, honestly. I think some of the best writings on that song. I like most of the song. I like all the vocals when they come together, and she's higher in her falsetto. She sounds gorgeous. And when she starts harmonizing with herself, she sounds fantastic. And again, this is one of the better written songs out of the ones I've heard here. Probably the best written song I've heard so far. It's not my cup of tea mostly when it starts to get into like the whistling and the kind of like parts that feel like they really have the heavy leaning on that cowboy western sound where you get the whistles and it sounds like they're walking in a saloon in cowboy boots. You know, we're doing like gunslinging in the saloon and we got the hat on and all that stuff. And that being said, like this is probably the best written song out of all of them. And holy Billie Eilish, Sabrina showing off her range, and I appreciate the experimenting for sure. Yeah, like I'll be honest, maybe I'm boring, but if she laid that down to just like a keyboard, you know, or on a piano, I think that would have been fucking gorgeous. Like with those lyrics, you know, you're inciting tears, honestly. So that's like where I really draw an issue, if any, but that's not really what I want to focus on because of how good the lyrics were and how great Opposite and Brother were. So things I wish you said. What are those things? That's the next song. Let's jump into it.
Baby, sorry I left you in the dark. I always reach for your leg over there on your side of the car. Baby, everything reminds me of you. Nobody gets my jokes, everyone here thinks I'm fucking rude.
Yeah, I gotta say, I hear that. I hear that loud and clear. Anyone else relate to that? There's just a certain type of humor that is a part of you, and when you portray it organically, it feels rude to some people. You know, the ones that get it, but the ones that don't, you come off rude, and then you know, feel the brunt of like, oh, well, I didn't want to be rude, and then, you know, just now you're in that hole of thinking, which is unfortunate. So sorry, Sabrina, I feel you.
When I saw you cry, I didn't handle it well. Without you here, I don't know what to do with myself.
Oh my God, I love when do you hear how low her tone is on this? I love that so much.
When I saw you cry, I didn't handle it well.
That's beautiful.
Without you here, I don't know what to do with
myself. It's nice.
I think about these things at night before I fall asleep. Things I wish you said to me.
I look at the song title before I listen to the songs, and the only thing I'm thinking is like, oh, it's gonna be things I wish you said, and like, you didn't do enough. It's not what it is, man. I like that because it shows that there's more than one way to think about regret.
Like, darling, I hope you know it scared me to death. The night that your sister said that you got in an accident. And God, I'm watching everything that you do. I can't get your songs out of my head or your hair out of my room. I saw you met somebody and I'm jealous as hell. And God, I'm watching everything that you do. I can't get your songs out of my head. Things I wish you said to me.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's nice. Wow. Wow, that's beautiful.
Sorry that I pulled the it's not you.
It's me. How dare you?
One day I'll make sure you get a real apology. I waste my time, I waste my life on idiotic things. Like things you never said, things you'll never say.
Wow, you know, Sabrina writing a song where she's the one living in regret. Following 3 songs, like these are 4 songs that are all living in completely different worlds. I have so much appreciation for that, by the way. But following some of the energy on some of the earlier songs we listened to here, and some of the songs that I know like exist in emails I can't send in general, a song like this where she's living in regret, like this deep regret, this specific regret, it's just really touching, and it really flexes the pen. Again, my favorite version of Sabrina Carpenter is when she's raw honest, like honest at her in her rawest, most vulnerable version of honesty. You know, that song does 2 things for me, because I talk about that raw honesty, that raw vulnerability, and to me, one of the best tracks on the entire project is Emails I Can't Send. And that's because she comes out with a bang to start the album off with like an incredibly raw, honest track. And that's what this last one reminds me of. And then also it reminds me of Exhale in some ways, with like the end and those really beautiful, luscious vocals at the end of the song that just make it like Exhale is one of my favorite Sabrina songs. Actually might be my favorite Sabrina song still to this day, because of the vocals on it specifically, and it reminded me of that at the end of the song there. Yeah, she did the thing. When you make an album this great and you just add 4 songs to it, those songs better be really fucking good. Like, I was a little worried in a way where I was like, no, I like this album so much, you're gonna add more songs to it. I hope these aren't like throwaways. I hope these weren't like songs that you had wrote before and weren't confident about putting them on the album in the first place, like bonus track type things, you know what I mean? And if these are going to really exist in the official version of the album, which to me they do, they better like measure up. And to me, they totally do. I'm grateful for that, so I can continue listening to this album start to finish. And I'm grateful for Sabrina. I'm grateful for all of you for constantly supporting me watching these videos, particularly the Sabrina Carpenter videos that I make. And again, if y'all see me lit on this Emails I Can't Send tour, come say hello and don't judge me.